that it was being streamed.
Yeah, every now and
Now
then.
you can, and now you can panic.
Let's see if it works. My stream is functioning. There we go. Should be online any second. There we go. We're live. Wonderful. All right. The weekend is here. It's Saturday. Now, because we have the weekend coming, that means it's time for your heroes to relax, to just be kids for a bit. So, unless you plan otherwise, shift your danger down and your mundane up. Of course, you can reject that and be like, no, I gotta keep my danger up. I gotta keep my edge with training.
I don't want to lower my danger more because that's a problem because I'm already at -2, so I need to reject that.
Yes, if you can't lower or raise a stat, you automatically take a condition if you are forced to shift labels.
I think I'm gonna reject it.
Is it because you are planning to do something dangerous?
No, because I think it fits Chaos.
Alright, let's first stick with who rejects it. Let's go with Hale since he spoke up the most loudest first about this. Roll me 2d6.
I can't be less dangerous than I already am. It's a problem for me.
Alright, let me look at this here. Basic moves. Okay. On a hit, you are successful. You can choose one thing. You can clear condition, I know you don't have any, or mark potential by immediately acting to prove the weekend wrong. You need to... Indeed, you're not gonna get yourself a free day off. You have to prove that wrong. Or you could shift the label up and down, your choice. Yeah, that's basically the two options you have. Because you can't cancel out the influence that the weekend has over you. Although that would be a hilarious thing.
You no longer care about the weekend.
Isn't that... I can't actually... Or I'm just really blind.
Why are you... It's on the basic moves on the second page, peripheral moves.
Peripheral. Oh, over there, yeah. I'm gonna shift one label up and down of my choosing instead.
Yeah, do so.
Mundane down and freak up one notch.
Can you tell us why that is in fiction? Based on your choice not to go easy on yourself on the weekend?
He wants to be active. He doesn't want to sleep too much.
Okay, so you're having the case of being up early and not being able to sleep and relax at all. That's fine.
Kind of.
Keith, what about you?
With his background, yeah, it makes sense for him not to be really...
It's weekend, of course. Relaxing. I'm not rejecting.
Freya, what about you?
Heroes have no time to relax and have fun.
You are also...
I always hit the button, I'm like, yeah, roll it, and I wait for it to pop up. It's like, oh yeah, I have to make sure there's no penalties or bonuses.
You too succeed.
Alright. Oh, gosh darn it. Secret YouTube notifications ruining my button presses. So, Freya will prove the weekend wrong. She's on the obstacle course training.
Which is really unusual since we know her as a bit of a long sleeper, right?
Yes.
It's more like she will sleep up until the point when she has to be awake.
Okay, good.
Laylee does so as well. She just has a different description of when you need to be awake.
Yeah, very different.
Okay, Lily, so are you accepting the weekend's lures of letting yourself relax a bit, or?
Well, if I get less dangerous, I'm going to disappear. So,
Also,
yeah,
here's the thing: you really want to repair your bike, right?
yes, I do. I really do want to repair my bike. Let's see. Rejecting is just standard D6 or
2d6, yes. It's at the very bottom of your labels. You could do that. Yeah, rolls for something. You also succeed. Okay, you can choose from the list of rejecting someone's influence.
Why? I've been looking where there's influence. When you reject,
You
parent
choose one.
condition or mark. I will, we'll just take potential then, because I'm usually very bad at getting potential anyway. So,
Okay.
and I cleared all my conditions last time, so yay!
Now, what is more important? You're repairing your bike or fixing your hair?
My hair.
Alright. Okay.
Hair first, bike second. Then hair again, because I probably messed it up, and then barbecue.
Okay, so here's the thing. You fix up your hair, however you won't have as much time right now to fix your bike. It's in fully functioning conditions again. However, if you ever use it to engage a dangerous foe, or directly engage a dangerous foe, and you fail the roll, your bike will break again.
Oh god.
Because you took care of your hair more than the bike, so.
Well, of course I did.
Indeed. Okay. Yeah. Most of the people are out for the weekend, visiting their family. You hopefully see them at the barbecue. Jack is also with his father. He left early before Keith got up, since Keith was sleeping in.
He's probably first, getting up at lunchtime.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. While all this is happening till about lunchtime, something else is happening elsewhere in the school. More specifically, Mrs. Hartfeld's office. She's currently, Miss Hartfeld on the right, in a discussion with the mayor of Halcyon City, Laura Baxter. You remember from the introduction, she's the first female mayor of Halcyon City. And the two went to school together.
Yeah, in the same class.
Indeed. We zoom right into the discussion as Mayor Baxter talks about the rise of juvenile misdemeanor in the city. She has a newspaper on Miss Hartfeld's desk on which we see a headline, "Underwear raised over Capitol building." And we see a picture of underwear floating where the Halcyon City flag would be.
Earth has such interesting variations of, art.
And
Just have to look in Keith's room.
Indeed. Now, the matter that they discuss is rather serious, though. As Miss Baxter explains, it looks bad for heroes to go after kids. Especially since we don't know where this child crime wave is coming from. See, I want your students to infiltrate the scene and find out who is behind this.
You could possibly go wrong.
How would Miss Hartfeld respond, Keith?
Um,
How would Scarlet respond? There we
Use
go.
a child to catch a child.
you said Keith, so it was correct.
Yeah.
No. That is not an option. We are not sending kids in to do this.
But we need We can't send heroes in. They're not gonna blend in with the youth of today.
So instead, you want to put innocent kids in the harm's way.
They're training to be superheroes. I'm not telling them that they should get themselves into harm's way. If danger breaks out, they should call an experienced hero and get themselves out of harm's way. It is not like the heroes of the city have much to do these days, but this is an unexpected turn. And it's my first term, and I want to be re-elected. So of course I gotta take these things serious. Especially this. She points at the picture again. This reeks of that damn raccoon boy.
Wait, did Scarlet actually know there was Felix with all the raccoons?
Yes, I think you know. For the sake of it. But you have never heard much of Felix since back then.
Yeah, I doubt it. It's him.
I doubt it too, but the motive is the same. I can't have this. People are speculating whose underwear it is, and it isn't mine. But someone tries to imply it is.
It's just harmful pranks. No, it's harmless pranks.
Harmful pranks.
Alright, with this, we cut back to our heroes. Keith, you've made it, had your lunch, you're wandering past the school grounds. Freya, you just come back from your run, you're a bit sweaty. Lily, you've worked on your bike and it's time to, catch a break, wander around a bit. And Hayos, what were you doing again? After you got up this morning, you wanted to prove yourself as a hero yourself a bit, right? What was it you were doing? If nothing else, just tell me why you're there at the moment by the school.
He
seems AFK.
Yeah, strange, he normally writes it.
Mm-hmm.
Is your mic muted?
Whose?
Oh, there you are. Welcome back.
There you are.
Hayos, what are you doing in the early, before lunchtime?
Probably training.
Alright, yeah, hey, Freya, Hayos is training, with you, and both of you return.
Or the gym if there is one, for maxing out the weights.
Sure, totally.
Training buddies.
You see, that's the wrong page. Damn. 1 second. Oh, I know. I looked at the wrong picture. There we go. You all notice a strange vehicle standing in front of the school. It looks important. It's a black limousine, has the Halcyon City flag at the front.
Whose is that? Anyone know that?
Looks like someone is visiting the school.
Hmm.
However, you only have a quick moment to think about this, as mere moments later, someone, a boy, lands boots first on the front of the trunk of the limousine, denting it. Oop, I'm gonna move him a bit up here.
Oh dear.
And he turns over to you and takes a selfie of himself on the front of the limousine that starts to catch fire. And he looks over to you and says, "Oh, sorry, I just had to catch a ride on fire."
Right, we are all there seeing this, right?
Yes.
That seems unnecessary.
What the heck are you doing?
The limo catches on fire. like huge bursts of fire that doesn't seem to come from any particular source. And a woman appears next from behind, from out of the flames itself, manifests from there, and takes another selfie as she says,
Or fire!
"Kids take on Mayor's limo, while heroes stand there and watch idly. Now that should get us up on the top ratings."
Huh?
You're too dumb.
Keith, just for a second, just shakes his head and then, holds his hands towards the flame and tries to, well, make them disappear, the flames at least.
Alright, everyone mark me angry, because these people are being obnoxious, weird, and not very nice to this vehicle.
Instead, I'm going to mark afraid.
Okay.
Alright, it's fire. There might be some person inside the limo still.
You actually hear a barking coming out from inside the limo, from the back seats. And, well, the windows, let's say they're not quite tinted, so you can see that there is a passenger still on board.
Trying to figure out if I can use my alien tech on something to just spray this thing with water.
Alright, the boy actually...
Is there a fire hydrant? Is there a fire hydrant somewhere?
I'm gonna say there is. This boy says, "Oh, don't worry about us. We're just participating in the chaos competition."
A quick BRB.
Yeah.
Post the most awesome chaotic selfie you can make. Winner gets 50 grand.
This is just wrong. Is the flames getting lower?
No, in fact, they seem to just keep the way they are.
I'm walking towards the fire hydrant to try and manipulate with it to, well... Yeah. Try to spray water on it.
Okay. Right.
If there is a dog inside the wagon, and since it's fire, Keith is going to run towards the car, and try to open the passenger door.
Okay. Two things first. Let's get into you entering battle against a dangerous foe as a team here.
Yes.
That means I'll add
we
two
can
to the
team.
team pool. Exactly.
Team!
Who's the leader here? Who's in charge of this situation for the hero team?
I would say either Lily or Keith. But Lily seems a little nonchalant. I'd say Keith because he's like
Rushing
gonna
in
barrel
there
into
face
the-
first.
yeah.
Lily is going to deal with it, get water to actually solve the problem. But yeah, saving
Okay.
the animal is probably more important. Yeah.
Keith, do you have influence over everyone else in the team? Minus
do
Jack.
Do not think so. I think actually Jack is one of them I have influence over.
I
Okay.
have over me as well, but
Yes, I need Freya and
Yes,
here,
okay.
so no.
okay.
Yes.
Has everyone the
Chaos
same
Evo,
purpose
everyone.
in this fight? What's your purpose, everyone?
Wreck them.
Then we
Save
definitely
the dog.
Stop the fire.
Stop fire, save the people. Not wrecking them.
You know what? It seems everybody has a good purpose, but a different one. So that might hinder you in a little bit. Does anybody here mistrust the leader of the team? Which is Keith?
I think fire might do.
She does not mistrust him. She doesn't like his fire powers. So no. She's not
Okay.
going to think he's going to join the evil team all of a sudden.
All right then.
If your team is ill-prepared or off-balance, remove a team. Would you consider yourself ill-prepared or off-balance?
Well, we might be ill prepared because it happened out of nowhere.
You can chalk Freya up as unprepared. She's like staggered back on the ground.
Okay.
shaking a
Yeah.
little bit.
Very well, so let's remove one here. Still fair. You got one team to spend. Okay. Oh, here's another additional rule. The leader of the team can mark a condition to avoid removing team from the pool.
No.
No, okay, yeah. Alright. Fair
It's
enough.
fine.
If I mark a condition and I fail to generate burn, I'm out. Actually, if I fail to generate burn, I'm out.
You only get fail to generate burn up, not double one. It's
You
fine.
can
Never
also
happen.
clear conditions, you know, make moves to clear conditions. Okay, anyone working with the team can spend team 1 for 1 to help a teammate and give them +1 on their roll. This even works after the roll has been rolled. It can turn a 9 into a 10 or a failure into a success.
Oh yeah, you have that power. That might be more useful.
You can also spend the team selfish if you want to boost your own roll, you know. Tell how your actions ignore or insult your teammates, you know. And you can also shift one of your own labels up and down, which then also counts for the roll that you're making. So it's like, yeah, you shift your labels, which also helps your roll retrospectively. Okay. Good, okay. There we go. So, Willen's move, as Keith is running for the limo and Lily is running for the fire hydrant. The girl laughs out loud and says, "You're playing with flickering flame now. The floor, I declare, is lava." And she points at the floor, and Keith and Lily watch out as the floor turns indeed, bursts open and molds into lava.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
I mean, Keith, you might be fine, but Lily certainly won't, unless she uses up one wear of her combat skirt to keep from catching fire.
My glorious combat skirt. Yes, I'm gloriously pink.
Alright, who thinks he can take the spotlight here?
Oh yeah, I have that one, yes. Yeah, I have plans. But first I need to avoid getting burned to death.
Okay, yeah, then focus on Lily, because she's the most one in threat right now, because you're being surrounded by lava quickly.
Yeah. Well, I don't have my bike right on hand, so I can't just jump on that.
You could call it, though.
Yeah, I
And
could.
have it next turn. Oh, wait, you know, you could call it right now, and it's not far away. It would help you right now. I'm just determined.
Yeah, because if I jump onto that, because, well, it's hovering, so that's then I would be...
Safe.
have a problem with
Alright,
lava.
yeah.
So I think I will do that.
I don't think... Would you say this is unleashing your powers? You're technically trying to overcome an obstacle in your environment, which is the lava?
I mean, technically I am, yes.
Yeah, let's make it a bit more dangerous. The lava is rushing in on you. Roll to unleash your powers.
What could possibly go wrong?
The lava seems to be strangely alive, aiming for you. Alright. 7 and 8. You do it. Whew. But the effect is unstable or temporary. Alright. You still need to get to the fire hydrant. You know, you avoided the lava, but it's now reaching up for you. Always cooling just before it reaches you. It's only a matter of
I
time
have another
till
plan.
it grabs you. Follow up on that plan.
Yeah. Basically, I'm going to just hold up my wrist computer and activate it and just call up to my sister.
Oh dear. Yeah. You're calling her back home to the mothership.
Basically ask her to send down, well... Water grenade is probably the easiest way to explain it.
Okay, teleport down a water grenade.
Yes, because that's actually one of my moves, belong into worlds.
Is that something you need to roll or something that just happens?
Yes, I need to roll it. That's the problem.
Okay, let's see if your sister's awake right now.
Yeah, that's also part of it. Because the ability allows me to receive a useful piece of alien technology that allows you to use any ability from another playbook once, which in this case, water elemental control, is what I'm basing that on, from the Nova. I can also consult your people's knowledge and ask the GM a question, or clear condition will come back home. There are problems if I fail this, though.
Alright, go for it.
I'll explain it as things go on. I will get several grenades because I only ask for that if I roll too good, but oh well. We'll see what happens. Oh, god damn it, why?
You-
get a grenade!
There's too much human communications in the air that's creating too much static, and your mothership is currently behind a stellar object, so it doesn't.
You have belonging to worlds. You have the resources that come with your station. Whenever you contact your people, roll plus superior. Let's see, I hope I had actually set that to superior. Yes, I have. Okay, so I absolutely failed horribly. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Let's see, on a miss, hold 1, but your people make an uncomfortable demand of you. Spend your hold 1 for 1 to receive a useful piece of technology.
Okay, so you get the water grenade, but they hold an uncomfortable amount. Okay.
Yeah, they will probably demand something annoying from me, which is not what I want, but hey, that happened! Goddamn sister.
Okay, good. We've got
Damn
this.
you, May.
May is gonna phone back to you. Now, Freya, you're stumbling back here and you see the lava rushing in on the limo and it starts to sink a little bit. The pooch's gotta get out of there somehow. You see Keith running for the limo without hesitation. Seems like he wants to rescue the dog.
Freya is gonna turn to her rival Haos, and she is going to provoke him to a rash and poorly thought out action.
Oh, by all means.
So she's going to turn to Haos and say, "Get in there, rip the door open, we need the dog out." I'll provoke with
Superior.
danger.
Oh, or danger in your case, right.
Yes, you gotta move for it.
Alright. Choose one. If they do it, they add a team to the pool. If they don't do it, they mark a condition. You probably want to choose that if they do it, they add a team, right?
Yeah. Because I'm trying to do it in a positive-ish way, but I'm making him rash. Like, just tear it open. Don't care about that it's a important person's limo.
Yeah, here's the thing, Keith. As you rush in there, the boy jumps over to you and does like a kung fu kick with one leg stretched out and the other in the back, knocking you back from the van. But Haos, you have an opening now. As Keith is distracting this adversary. If you want to save the pooch, you'd have to roll savior though.
Okay.
But what do you do first? I need to know in the fiction first.
He just walk up and just bury his hand into the door and just rip it off to slam onto the girl.
Alright, sure. Roll for savior. Wait, if you want to rip off the door to attack her, that would be directly engaging a threat. You could still do it. It wouldn't save the puppy in the process, though. It would just give you
not this time, but it would give the way out.
Alright, sure. Directly engage a threat then. Yeah. The puppy still can't get out because the floor is lava. You're wading through knee-deep lava. But you have pretty good fire resistance, I'd say, with your being a dragon and all.
He's just walking through like...
It's very hot, though. It's very hot. Even for you.
Okay. I will resist their blows.
Oh, you rolled danger. Alright, that's cool. There is, however, a second combat-specific move that comes into play right now. And that one's called Sibling Duo.
Oh.
When one of them is engaged directly, the other will intervene if possible, giving a -2. However, in this case, since it wouldn't change anything on your result, it's not happening. Somehow I've got a glitch on my page here. Get it away. 1 second, I quickly need to reload my Roll20.
I need to double check it because
no worries.
Normally, I'm actually kind of not sure when I was supposed to use belonging to worlds early in the beginning or something as a preparation thing. But
no, this can be, I think, any time.
Because I can hold up to 3 and then use it for, things.
You can use them later, yeah. You could use them later, but right now you needed it now, damn it. Right now, so you immediately spend it, which is fine.
And May is going to screw me over because of it. But yeah, I'm only going to get the item, which allows me to use an ability from another playbook. I still need to actually unleash my power to use the ability, so I will still need to do that later.
We'll see if the grenade works here. Alright, Hayos, you rip out the door and you slam it down on the girl. She turns into flames as you slam it down on her. You don't get hurt, of course. But she just appears out of the lava and spurts it everywhere and looks very much annoyed. What are you doing? You can't just slap a girl. Have you no manners?
No.
She gives you a wicked smile. I bet your parents
What's
never
manners?
taught you manners.
What's parents?
That's just sad in so many ways.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's really sad, the boy says to you, Keith. Mostly because we are trying to get our father back. Because your damn hero association keeps locking up all the people who just trying to make their living. And he jams a fist into your chest, stumbling you backwards. He's
Maybe
quick.
they should just stop. Maybe they should just stop being evil and doing crimes.
Oh yeah, they did crimes, right? Working with the Hero Association is a crime now, apparently.
So, trying to get your father back by destroying a vein.
This is just sending a message. If we send a loud enough message, our problems will be taken care of.
Or get worse.
Keith is just, kind of letting his arms down and just, that is wrong. As he didn't want to generate some burn.
Okay, generate some burn.
Oof, do not fuck up, do not fuck up, do not.
Oh,
God.
snip. Yeah,
It was literally 1 in 12.
Well, I'm out.
yeah, here, what? I think we already declared... Okay, actually, you know what? How about spending a team? Yeah, I think Lily was just...
Why did you only get +2 to that roll? Didn't you have 4 conditions?
No, I only have 2 conditions.
Oh. Okay then. Then it was
But
a
it
higher...
generates 3 because he failed now. Completely. He's
I think it generates 2, but yeah.
Really?
And he generates 3 conditions, yes.
Right. So here's the problem, Keith. Let's take this into the fiction. He's really got a point. Like, it is really sad that they're fighting here. You shouldn't be, beating them. You should, if anything, perhaps helping them in some way, without, of course, resulting to more, fighting. But how can you help them and still keep this place from burning down?
I think I would probably want to use a team to give Keith +1.
Okay, how can you help him generate... How can people help you generate burn, Keith? Is it motivation that you need?
Come on, Keith, you can do it! Take control of the fire!
Would probably work, yes.
Alright, Lily is doing that. So she spends your 1 team that you have. If you save someone, defend someone, you can add team to the pool. So if you defend the pooch, that's gonna increase your chances of winning. Alright, we increase that. Do you mark potential if you miss a burn?
Don't think I...
No idea, actually.
Actually, I don't think so.
That works. I don't think... it might say there. Burn here. Condition... No, it doesn't say, so it doesn't, actually. Because it's not necessarily a move from the move list.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I still mark a condition.
Indeed.
So, I will feel guilty.
I saved you from me getting put out of the fight, at least.
Yeah, and I get 3 burns. That's good. I'm not going to roll it. And what am I going to use? One of my moves that is mode.
Nice. Oh,
Yes,
that should work really well.
Spend 1 burn to create a barrier that will hold back threats as long as you keep your attention on it. What he, of course, as Keith begins to burst into flame himself, he will begin to actually lift the magma upwards and away from the car. Like he's beginning to controlling that instead, making a free passage for the dog to run away.
Yeah, so both moving the lava away, so the dog can move away, and he's also creating a barrier with the lava.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're locked in there with the fire boy, and he says, "You'd be good on our team. Team Fire. We could always use more brothers."
I gotta say, you have a pretty good name. Why didn't you name it Firepower?
I'm Phoenix Punch. And he slams his fist against your face as you're just, you need to keep focusing on the mode, so you're taking punches here. I'm gonna say you have to mark another condition if you want to keep the lava away.
Punch!
Yeah, I was thinking about Falcon. I was like, what other is a good word for it?
Insecure or
Sucker
hopeless?
punch.
Which one of them should I take? I would say insecure.
Yeah, he's trying to turn you over to the dark side.
Yes, it's not hopeless because he's still holding up that damn magma.
Yeah, the dog is terribly scared, Freya. You can read a dog's emotion pretty well. It's trying to, it has a little basket on a seat which is just digging its head in. Its tail standing up and waggling, hoping for all this to go away.
She will run in and try and get it now that the magma's out of the way.
Roll to defend the puppy.
Be the savior.
Isn't gonna go well.
Oh, a hit.
Oh, you do it, indeed. Okay. However, as you do it, a spark of ember falls onto your tail and it catches on fire.
Oh
Ouch.
no.
However, you can add a team, take influence over someone you protect, or clear condition. As you grasp the puppy safely and run out with it.
She will add a team to the pool, but in addition, due to her afraid and being caught on fire, she is going to run away now with the puppy in hand.
Alright.
Afraid.
Lily, we come over to you. A grenade is being teleported right into your bike's, I guess, carry compartment. You see Freya with her tail on fire running away, but you also see the limo. You only have one grenade. What do you do?
Sorry, Freya, but I'm pretty sure you can handle yourself.
Oh snap! Yeah, this is the classical hero thing. It's like,
easily, you know.
yeah, this is a classical hero dilemma. Do you defeat the villain or save the puppy?
Granted, they have actually taken out the puppy from there, so it might actually be better to use it on Freya, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm using it on Freya.
Wet dog.
Yes.
Alright.
But yeah, I'm still using this as an ability, so I think it's still unleashing my powers.
No, if your ability allows you to just do something, and this is a relatively minor fire that you can just sploosh, I don't think you need to roll for it. You already rolled to acquire the power, so I'm not going to make you roll for this in particular. Okay, Freya, you hear like a loud splashing burst of water expands outwards, sweeping you and the puppy away, but you feel your tail getting turned out and sizzling, the smell of burnt fur filling your nose, your sensitive nose.
I cannot think of the fact that what May will start saying and asking. Ugh. Maybe it's going to be annoying now, isn't she?
And yeah, you now smell burnt fur and wet fur in a nasty combination. But the puppy is
Yay.
licking your cheek.
Thumbs up.
Excellent.
Alright. Yeah, you know what? This was actually not an Unleash Your Power move, but a defend move. You defended Freya from harm, so roll defend, roll savior.
What could possibly go
To
wrong?
keep the action going.
Everything.
At least I don't have insecurity as I usually do. Okay then.
Oh,
Ooh.
I think you cleared that last time with your going
Yeah,
closer.
I tend to just keep removing my conditions.
Alright. Let's
Need to be happy and helpful, so I can't have conditions.
Yeah, choose one from the list. Add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
I don't need influence, so and I don't have a condition. So yeah, add one to the pool, so we have a bit to work with.
Okay, that makes it 2. Nice. Okay. However, it seems that Keith is being in a bit of a bind there. He is isolated from the rest of you, getting his face knocked in by the very quick and agile Phoenix Punch. Unfortunately, as long as the moat is up, none of you will be able to get in there. Of course, some of you may have the ability to pass through insurmountable obstacles.
Indeed, why would I? Who could ever possibly have that ability on their bike?
your bike is your everything.
I mean,
Keep in mind, if you fail that roll, your bike is gonna eat some lava.
Yes, I know. I have 3 superior. It's fine because I do everything with superior on my bike.
I gotta work on that, huh? I guess Mei Mei is gonna help with that a little bit.
I hope not. She's going to be annoying enough as it is. Goddamn Mei Mei. Love my sister, but goddamn it, Mei Mei.
All right, so you wanna roll in there, and what are you gonna actually planning to accomplish with your bike and your action?
I mean, I have saved the dog. I actually think I was going to sweep in there and try to get Keith out of there.
All right, sure.
But I don't think I know if that's a savior move or whatever, but or if that's the defend move to try and get him out of danger.
I think if your intention to go in there and save Keith, then yeah, it would be defend.
Yeah, because Kirby Craft says that when you
If you just want to get in there, then and not do anything more at the moment, then it would be unleashing your powers.
Yeah, Kirby Craft. When you're flying your ship, you can use it to unleash your powers, directly engage a threat, or defend someone using superior.
I'm just going to... Keith is on fire, like he does when he gets serious with his powers.
Lovely. Don't you set my hair on fire, then you're going to regret it. You've never seen Lily angry and you don't want to. But yeah, this thing is dimension shifting, so I can, just drive through a wall if I want to. So yes, I'm going to try and basically just drive in there and try to get Keith out of there. By throwing him onto the bike in worst case scenario.
Absolutely, do it so.
Kirby Craft! Yep.
Nice.
That would have been a full hit anyway, but yeah, I have +3 as well.
You can go in there and grab him out. Same thing, it's a defend roll, so pick one from the list here.
Do I have influence over Keith? Yes, I do. Yeah. I don't think we need more team, but... Okay, team! Go team!
Alright. Flickering Flame is gonna speak up. Gosh, these heroes are surely damn annoying. What do you think? We're gonna give them 1-4, or are we gonna get out of here? We've got our photos. Let's see. Phoenix Punch is like, yeah, whatever. Let's get out of here. They're no challenge if we were serious. And the both of them poof into giant flames and are out of there.
Aww. I wanted to stop them, actually.
You know what? You can. If you directly engage a threat and pick, take something from them, their ability to escape, then sure.
We failed to protect the car, but we protected the puppy. The important thing.
Okay, let's see if this works. They ain't running.
Indeed, actually. You can pick 2 from the list. And tell me in fiction what you're actually doing. Before.
Okay, I take something from them, their ability to escape, and I resist or avoid their blows.
Yeah, and how is he doing that?
Basically, one of his new mutations decides to kick in. And when he hears that they want to go, and he's just like, no, you're not going anywhere, and then there's just a pulse going out, sort of.
Okay. For a moment, their flames flickered down, and they were planning on getting away there, but all of a sudden, this lava and everything goes down or hardens, and Phoenix Punch says, "What's this now?"
From Chaos, they can see this blackish smoke emanating with reddish glowing veins throughout his body, just as if fire is coursing through his blood veins.
This guy's a serious creep. God. Ugly as fuck, too.
Okay, they should not have done that.
Mistakes were made.
I'm going to make I'm going to use not human enough on them.
Alright, seems like you got provoked though. Okay,
yeah,
sure.
Did resist their blows though.
Absolutely, absolutely. Not human enough. Go for it.
Okay, so that would be directly engage. Correct? Or
yes, it's directly engaging.
Powers.
Mark a condition and choose an additional option even on a miss.
Yes. Guilty, I think.
Sure.
Still succeeds. Still hits.
Damn, and even my -2 is never mattered yet. Because you always roll the one thing where even -2 is still the same result. Damn it.
Which is freaking impressive.
Yeah, pretty lucky.
Don't piss off Chaos.
Good.
Nope.
Which 2 options do you choose?
This time I pick frighten them and still take their or resist their avoid their blows.
Alright. Yeah, they're trying, especially actually, here's the thing, I still need to know what you're doing before you even rolling, I need to know what Chaos is doing as a character in the game, as a hero in the fiction.
That's true. Let's see.
And that needs to happen before you roll.
Is there anyone still in the van? Or
No.
limo?
Nobody in the limo.
Grab that and just bring it down on top of them.
If that's what he was gonna do,
Okay.
then Keith is gonna create another mode. Because that seems like he's trying to kill them.
Okay, yeah, you can totally heat back up the lava or reform the lava to protect them. But this would also be a defend roll for you. The mode is going to defend, and see if you defend them.
Right, then I'm gonna use my last burn to use Freak instead of Savior.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you had that ability, yeah.
Yes,
yep,
I have shielding.
Yep, that is nice.
Oh god. So rolling through 3.
Why?
Because for Keith's point of view, it seems like you're trying to kill them.
Because we're not murderers.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Not even Ultrix is a murderer, despite what people thought.
Oh, full hit.
Okay. For NPCs, on a hit, you keep them safe and choose one. Add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, which is both of them, or clear a condition.
I actually takes influence over them.
Yeah, that seems like a
Alright.
really good thing to do in this situation.
So, Felix, brother. Felix.
Siblings or
That's their names. At least
Click a
their
flame.
hero names, you know, or villain
No,
names,
Felix-
you know, depending on how you see it. Flickering Flame is the girl, and Phoenix Punch is the boy.
And then Keith is gonna yell out to hears, "What the heck are you trying to doing?"
Hit them.
You know what? They're both running away and yelling at you. Thanks, big brother.
I love how I'm sitting here with Keith on my bike while this is happening.
Yeah.
Does the bike catch fire?
No, because you didn't get collateral damage, right? Yeah, and you.
Hayes is not. Hayes don't want to let them go. He's gonna chase them.
All right. We're gonna
Oh.
say you're gonna be
Not-
able to chase after them.
Not with the limo though.
You run after them, Hayos, okay? And you see them run towards a wall, and at the wall, a graffiti of a doorway appears, through which they seem to be able to run, without a challenge. Then a big red axe gets sprayed across the doorway. Do you keep running full force into the doorway?
He's probably gonna break it.
Okay, you run into the wall and the wall crumbles, but you're on the other side of the wall, but they're nowhere to be seen. Strange, that didn't seem like one of their powers.
No. Well, I clear angry.
Indeed, yeah.
I destroyed
Yes.
something.
I'd say so.
Would I actually not clear which one is it?
Guilty?
No, the one where you take a full-hearted action. I protected those two.
That's insecure, isn't it?
Let's see.
And I
Lost it just
believe
now.
I have it.
Yeah, take a full RD action without talking to your team would be insecure to clear insecure.
Would saving them be a full-hearted action?
I mean, you didn't talk it through with your team, so I think it's foolhardy enough. And Hayos will probably remember that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will also remember that.
Everyone remembers.
We see now Mayor Baxter and headmaster of the school, Scarlet, standing not too far away watching this. You know, they may have been watching for quite some time now.
Oops.
Scarlet, you've seen how they fared themselves at this sudden, villain appearance, and you could have interfered, but you really wanted to see how it goes. What is your impressions, and do you have any words to impart on them? Perhaps the situation is a lot more as serious as the mayor makes it seem.
Yeah, that was also what was going through her head.
Plus, your students are fine. They held their ground. No one got injured. Well, Freya's tale.
No one got injured. You know, as the flames disappear from Keith, he seems to be pretty beat up.
Okay.
My hair is fine, though.
You know, he did take some punch to keep the magma up.
Yeah, indeed.
He's not going away with that with no scratch.
Yeah, he's bruised. Gonna have a blue eye tomorrow.
Well, better than she expected. Someone needs to be able to control their emotion better.
Heroes, heroes, the mayor says and waves you all over. Thank you for saving Rocky. She says, walking over to you, Freya, taking the puppy out of your arms. If you let her. You might want to hold on to the puppy for his dear life, but it seems happy enough
the puppy
seeing its owner.
Probably is happy to see its owner, so
It
she'll
seems
hand it
very
over.
fond of licking people. God, you had me worried there, she says to the puppy, and it just twerks its head left and right.
While Lily just sweeps in with her bike, but I assume that was your vehicle. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I couldn't save it.
It was, well, better the vehicle that can be repaired than a life that can't be taken back.
And, I'm just going to say here, smash it down in the magma wall that Keith created. I don't think there's much more of it to be repaired.
Yeah, exactly. She says, well, but no life lost. You've done a remarkable job, heroes. What do you say to working a little bit more for the good of the city?
Scarlet does very not look pleased when she hears that. She does not like the idea of it. They're just kids.
I'm always up for preventing more unnecessary damage, if I can, which I couldn't today, which is bad.
You have an incredible machine there, even though it looks a bit... Is there something missing from it? We could have it looked at. We have some very good engineers in the city.
It was stolen and someone tried to... I don't know what they were trying to do. They were poking at it, I think, before I recalled it.
That's about right. People destroy other people's vehicles in the city without punishment? The heroes shouldn't stand by. Have you any idea why they attacked here, of all things? And again, my things.
Something about, what was it? The Chaos tournament?
Yeah, it was Chaos tournament.
They talk about, taking selfies while creating most chaos. It's like, it seems like it was a challenge. The winner would get $15,000, I believe.
Wasn't 50.
Was it 50? 50,000. So there's someone who is making kids do this.
Seems stupid.
And to be fair, I want to find that someone, so
I implore you, young heroes, you have to find out who is behind this.
So, Rachel is well, if they want to, I have nothing else to say against it.
Will you help the city heroes? You might be our only hope.
Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Of course.
Well, while I'm here, I might as well help, right? Let's do it.
Wonderful.
I just need to fix my bike.
You better make sure they're going to have some hero costumes then. I wouldn't want them to send out in the city the way they are.
By the way, do any of you have any transdimensional face coiling around?
What?
What?
Never mind.
I think Scarlet would be like probably striker.
No, she wouldn't even think about him. She would actually more think about Armstick.
But yeah, that's true.
Basically, like, what was totally all she needed to know. All right, then it's done. That's a no. Well, I guess I can figure it out. I am good at figuring these things out.
So, what brings the mayor to our school?
This exact problem we faced right here, right today. There's young kids all across the city going wild. From harmless pranks to serious transgressions. The only problem is they are gonna be hard to catch from our more established heroes because everybody knows them. You, on the other hand, are newcomers to the scene. So you could go undercover, figure it out. You could follow leads where no adult can go.
Oh, those two kids, they said they were doing this to get their father out of jail.
Well, did they mention who they were talking about?
No, but considering both their power is something with fire, maybe someone with the power of who has firepower have gotten thrown into jail lately.
If it is a hero or villain that has been thrown into jail, he would be handled by the Hero Association, and I can assure you, nobody is ever going to break those villains out. There hasn't been a breakout in Halcyon City for a decade.
No, I mean, if their father is in jail, then who's looking after them? Shouldn't that be one of your job, Mayor? I actually think he's trying kind of to provoke her to make her feel bad.
Okay, yeah, rope to provoke her. Let's see how she reacts.
I am there. I have -2.
Yeah,
Ouch.
unfortunately, but try anyway.
But I still have +2 to it, so -2 to +2.
Okay.
Let me see. Provoke someone.
Yep. Move those on over. There you go. Okay, let me look at the move now as well.
I think Lily's going to ask something later on as well, but I'm going to see what happens with this first.
Okay, they rise to the bait and do what they want. They can instead... Okay, yeah, she's gonna say, of course, we are taking care of orphans. However, if they refuse to seek out help and stay hidden, as most children of villain tend to do, then how is our service of going to reach them? If you can find them and convince them that there's a better way than villainy, well, that would be prime hero work.
Also, I'm kind of wondering here, why do they need money when they can clearly just create gateways?
Gateways?
Yes, they created a gateway in the wall and just ran through.
Oh.
They did?
Perhaps they're not doing it for the money. Some heroes and some villains doing it for the publicity. Or perhaps whoever's after this has an ulterior motive entirely. From what I feel, they're trying to discredit me and get me thrown out of office. That would be awful. Try following these kids, figuratively and literally.
You got it! After the barbecue.
Oh, right. I need to... Please tell me there's someone else in the... Please tell me there's no one in the infirmary. You know, like Umbra's not in the infirmary today.
I'm sure Umbra will be very happy to take care of your wounds. With some band-aids.
I think I'm going to be fine.
Anybody else got any more questions for the mayor right now about what she asks you to do?
Nope.
No.
Alright, then the mayor takes the bus today, I think. Connecting with the people, she calls it.
Who drove her?
You know what?
She drove herself. She likes the feeling of the limo.
Indeed, yeah, I like that. That's a good case.
The limo is for the doggo.
She's a
Indeed, she is driving the doggo.
Excellent.
His name is Rocky, by the way, the doggo.
Yay. Doggy.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna cut over a little bit to the evening, right? How about it? Wait,
There's something
yeah.
that has to be done first.
Absolutely, go Freya.
As Keith's making his way to the infirmary, Freya will grab him by the back of his collar and slam him into the wall.
Wait. Who?
Keith,
Yeah.
she's angry, and you did something that she feels is unjust. So she'll slam you into the wall, and she'll put her head next to you and say, "Brother, huh? You better remember where your loyalties lie." Then she'll kind of slam him to the ground.
We are not killers.
You can clear angry Freya for sure. But he's got a point as well.
She
have
flicks her burning tail at him.
You know,
Only one problem with that. Hayes doesn't have moral ethics. He's never taught that.
That's a problem for him. He's gonna have to figure out throughout the season. Yeah.
well, if you have a problem with me not wanting to see anyone dead, then that's your problem, Freya. But I'm gonna keep saving people, even if they are evil. I don't want to see anyone die. You know,
But
as
I
you
hope
just-
you enjoy all those lives on your hands from the villains who kill them.
That's a good point.
Believe me, I know what it means to have life on your hands.
Ooh, what is
You
he
know,
talking about, Freya?
Uh,
He's a mass murderer.
no.
Upon hearing that, she's gonna turn her head halfway and try and pierce his mask.
I like to defend.
You can't actually
You can't
defend against
defend.
piercing the mask. This is just their perception of you.
Couldn't I give them minus to do that?
No,
No.
the delinquent certainly has an ability to turn it around on people, but
Oh, right. That is correct. Well, then try to pierce my mask.
go for it.
Nope,
Oh.
I can't read you.
You mark potential, but you're not sure what he's talking about. Damn, he's such a mystery. He is onto something, but you just can't put your finger on it. You have to poke deeper some other time.
She
So-
lets out a small growl in her throat, and then she'll leave.
And now to the evening.
Yes. Let's
Now
have
enjoy your barbecue.
let's have a 10-minute break while I set up the scene. I didn't know how long this was going to take, so have a 10-minute break. Grab yourself some beverages.
Okay.
Once we're in our room, Freya will give Lily a high five.
Oh, okay. This-
When Keith gets back from the infirmary, he would sit down. He would get to his room, sit down on bed, and look at his family picture, and just keep looking at it. And now I'm gonna take some beverage.
All right. Now keep in mind, Lily, this isn't not you giving someone a high five. You have to return the favor to someone. People keep doing
Yes.
this high five thing. It seems to be really hip.
How hard do you say do the high five?
Freya knows that Lily is an adorable, gentle creature, so she does it very gently. Kind of like when a dog lightly puts their paw on something.
I think Lily just looks at her hand like,
Now you question how hard you're supposed to high five people. Someone hit your hand decently hard. She just kind of lightly, gently put it there.
yes,
This high five confuses you greatly.
it does. It's weird. Silly humans.
Mhm.
Silly human.
What would Hales do?
Eat.
Probably, and I think he'd actually like.
Well, I have something
Bring
interesting
some
planned for
snacks.
that. Don't worry. Oh yeah, and if you want to bring some snacks, sure.
Like head over to. Oh, should he? Maybe.
If only you had a place where you could easily get some free snacks.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh. Oh, I'm in the wrong screen. There we go.
Hmm.
Also, I figured out what happens with Mei. The worst possible thing for you.
I don't want to know.
Oh,
but-
is she going to visit us? Is she hot? Is she hot?
I mean, she's Lele's sister.
You know how Lele is looking, so...
Older or younger?
Good question. I think she's her younger sister, not by much, but younger sister.
Okay, I don't want to make assumptions about the reproduction cycle of the Novorous family or alien type.
Fair point, but yeah, just I haven't bothered figuring out anything complicated.
Yeah, no
there,
problem
so-
with that. No problem. There we go. Gotta throw the people in there. Sure. Oh.
But now I have influence over 2 villains. Now it's soon my villain empire will come true.
Yes.
And then he gets beaten by Hales in the face.
No. We are gonna tame Hairs and have him as our pet.
There are my
Good
dragons.
Freya is most likely to succeed.
Yeah.
I think I have everything so far. Yeah. I think everything
Yes.
should be set up.
Main worry is that she's going to drag the parents into this, but we'll see. She might not want to be on Earth anymore, I don't know.
Say,
She's staying up on the ship for a reason.
what is Mei for personality like? Because I'm gonna sort of, use the NPC character if she's gonna interact with you.
I like to imagine her as, the standard haughty, arrogant, noble princess type. Just
Okay.
looking down on everyone. Just is even more spoiled than Lele.
Do you have a photo of her, how she's supposed to look?
Yes, I have. I got permission to use one of my images I have in the backlog.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Tell me, as I know Hayas and Keith and Lily are still back. When Freya and Keith come back, then we're gonna continue. I'm gonna grab myself some new cold beverage.
Okay.
You look. Really hope parents aren't getting into this. It's too early for them. I don't
Oh god.
struggle with them already. Damn parents.
I really wish Keith hadn't stopped Hales. It would have been so fun to see them panic.
Or you might have actually ended up hurting them beyond and actually kill them, and then you would just have that on your hands. Well, you don't have a conscience, so it wouldn't matter anyway.
Yeah, his kind of doesn't have that at
But he's
Does
gonna
it-
get it. Keith knows.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, but Keith knows what it feels like to take a life. He doesn't want anyone else to feel it.
Indeed. Especially someone important to you.
Mm-hmm.
But they weren't important to Chaos.
Indeed,
No.
indeed. I'm trying to make people important to Chaos, but he keeps punching them in the face.
You know, he needs to have a
Chico
fight.
McWaddle punched.
He needs to have a fight with Rachel at some point. It's going to be hilarious.
Oh dear.
Could be arranged. Could be arranged.
Don't give GM IDs.
Oh, you know,
wait,
plenty
do
ideas.
It's fun. Do it. It's fun.
There's got to be a competition against the teachers at one point. It's like an exam or something.
Good thing Yatrix is in nearby or anywhere.
Oh, don't tell me we had a group who's gonna come up and fight again Mr. Sunshine.
I realized something nasty.
Oh, what is that?
Due to his mutations. If he
Yeah.
wants to control a certain aspect, he can basically be like, no, you don't get to use that.
Sure.
Then again, I need to figure out the limitations of it.
Yeah, in
I'm
the end,
thinking-
it could come down to an infection rule and sort of things, you know. But usually it would be always best if you go make the fiction move first and determine what you're trying to do, because that has an influence on the role and the things you can accomplish with the role. You should, of course, have something in mind with your goals, but tell us first what you do.
know how it's gonna work. Actually, maybe it can't negate physical mutations.
Yeah, of course. Physical, you can't take someone's muscles away, right?
No.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, damn.
That was what he did earlier with like the blackish smoke was going
Kind
on.
of. It was to, like you said, give it a visual feel like Eraserhead had.
Yeah, exactly. And the sort of bloody veins that running over his body. That was interesting. I like that.
I was thinking of going for a sort of Balrogish look with.
You know, you are a
When
hero,
it's-
you're not a monster.
Well, yes, he is. That's
He's a
kind of his
monster.
playbook, actually. His question is, what makes the difference between a hero and a monster, and can you be both?
Yeah, I know.
That's what I tried to do with Otrix. So
Yeah, Otrix was more of a sort of
the god complex.
thematical monster, you know? It was...
Yeah.
But he is a literal monster, Chaos. Or could be.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't learn things properly, he might as well just become villain eventually.
He needs to learn things, and I'm sure I can, you know, steer him in directions of learning things, one way or another.
Yeah.
But if he becomes a villain, then, you know, that's where the story takes him.
Yeah.
Right, is Freya back?
Yes.
Wonderful, and let's head back into the scene. I'm gonna move you on over. You're gonna get picked up by the man himself, Maximilian Pomwell, and he ferries you over to his parents' house, or where he
Everyone
lives.
but Freya.
Freya doesn't want to come.
No, she's
that's fine.
staying home reading the Art of the Defense Against Villainy book.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Aww.
No, can we? No, Keith don't want to convince her to come, so no, he's not going to try.
Hayes would, I think. Hayes would try.
Yeah.
thanks for the offer, but takes her own bike because
Chaos, you knock on Freya's door. Or Freya, you hear her knocking on your door. It doesn't
She
sound
would
like
answer.
anything Lily would do. Lily usually just walks into places.
Well, I mean, it's my room as well, so yeah.
As you answer, Freya, it's Chaos.
Are you sure you don't want to come to the barbecue? Or
She'll say, there's better things to do with my time than go to some fancy man's place to eat food.
but it's all you can eat.
That'll work on you, it won't work on me.
You probably have puppies.
If I need a puppy hug, I'll go get Lobo. I'm
But
full up on
Lobo
puppy
is
hugs for
going
today.
to.
Indeed, he should bond more with his team. Hypocritical!
Yes.
Only slightly.
Hales doesn't get that though. Oh. Okay. Have fun then.
She'll nod her head and she'll say, keep an eye on Keith.
I'll probably hit him if he tries something.
Everyone hates Keith now.
Now
Kinda.
people don't trust Keith. Hope you're not the leader next time.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna say, Hales is probably ain't gonna discriminate on Hales at all. So basically, if you take someone else's powers away, he's gonna take Keith's powers away too. Just to spite him.
But when it will spite him to take his powers away?
Basically make so he can't do anything.
Alright, you actually get a ride in a fancy-looking limo as well. You know, seems like Maximilian has more money than worries, for the most part. And you stop before a huge house that seems to have houses built onto it as wings next to it. It is massive.
Also, I thanked him for the offer to drive, but I took my own bike.
Yeah, sure.
Because-
You follow
yes.
them up above towards where you need to go.
Yeah,
Yep.
Maximilian, who in the world are your parents?
They're what do you say, reporters for the hero agency. So they go around the world interviewing heroes, working on their publicity, publishing rankings, that sort of thing.
That must really give a lot of money.
Yeah, they're advising and leading agencies for heroes. They're investing a bit in the school actually as well.
Huh.
So come on to the back. Come on to the back. We have a grill hut. Be my guest.
Don't?
You actually see in the back, there's a Chicomequarl sitting about. You can see Spectral hovering above in the hut.
As you do.
And you can actually see next to her sitting wacky, like a ninja style, also up above. And Maximilian says, "Oh, someone's keys are clickering there." Anyway, Team Hope is all here as well. Unfortunately, Holly couldn't make it. Her father wouldn't let her out late at night. He's very conservative that way. But where's Freya?
How the heck should I know?
I heard Jack was spending the time with his father, so he can't make it today. That's a shame. But hey, we're gonna have ourselves a fun time, and I have a new, a extra guest. Said she knows you, Lily, and out of the barbecue hut walks this girl.
I believe Keith, if this really was an enemy, Keith's jaw would just drop to the ground.
Hey, sis.
Lily stands there staring like, "Hi, May.
I heard there was a royal barbecue up, and I just couldn't stop and sit on the shit.
We're bored of the food? I thought you didn't want to set foot on the dirt."
Hmm?
Lily looks at May's feet just to see if she doesn't have some
She
anti-gravity
has
shoes.
wearing hovering boots, yes.
Of course she does. Yep.
So she's
never
like,
mind.
technically, I'm not setting foot on any dirt.
Fair point. Yep. Well, it's nice to see you, sis.
And I am going to need someone to feed me, because I am not going to eat this thing on my own. I'm not going to get my hands dirty. She looks around for a volunteer.
I'm going to laugh if she picks Chaos.
Oh no, she's looking for a volunteer.
Yeah, Keith is holding his hand up.
Fine, you'll do. She sort of dismissively waves and turns around and heads back in.
Woo!
Chaos just quirks an eyebrow like, what?
Well, you wouldn't understand.
And then he turns to Lele. You know her?
It's my sister. And yes, her hair would probably be blue at this point.
Brat.
Lobo comes running over to you,
that's
Chaos,
harsh.
and says, or barks at you, and his voice translator says, "Hello. It is great to meet you again. How about we have a feast together?"
Yeah.
Have
Oliver
anything
Brand is
exciting
harsh.
happened today on your end? We were out in the city looking around for trouble, but we didn't find any.
Kind of destroyed a wall and almost wrecked a limousine.
Wow. Sounds like you're clumsy. No, that's not it. What happened? Come on inside. Help me
I
inside.
tried to hit 2 people with the limousine.
Here's something that I thought about. How about a barbecue cookout competition? Maximilian exclaims.
Get.
Since this is all you can eat, and I know we have 2 big mouths to feed, how about each team competes at making enough food to stuff their respective, well, big mouth up fast enough? He glances over at Chicomiquaddle.
I like it. I can show off my cooking skills. I don't know if I have cooking skills, but we'll see.
You don't, your sister proclaims, reclining
They
in
don't
like a
need to know
fancy
that.
chair.
Donna, as... Oh, does May have cooking skills? I would love to make some food to you.
Sure, whatever. But it better be good.
Brat.
It is.
She's not a brat, she's just special.
Rosa actually
Spoiled.
steps up and says, I'm going to be eating for my team then, since Team Hope needs someone. I got a plan. She smiled.
Interesting.
Oh, right, she has anti-gravity. That's cheating.
It's the only way she's going to compete with you, so no, not really. She won't have a chance otherwise.
Alright, so, the house is sort of a round house with a half open roof, and in the middle is a huge coal pit. and everybody can sit around Roman style on a bench or mattress or a small chairish thing. And Maximilian has a butler bring out sort of something you can roll out, like a food tray with all sorts of uncooked meats and sausages and bread and veggies, paprika, bananas, and tinfoil.
Anyone who's uncomfortable with this that isn't Maximilian, Lele, and Mei Mei. No, people are used to this. What are others feeling?
Used to that it's so much food, and
Well, having butlers do things for you. And things like that.
No, Keith is definitely
That's
not
a
used
bit
to that.
weird.
But he had read about it. In mangas and stuff.
If your knowledge is correct, this butler here must be a really powerful superhero in disguise, or a ninja in disguise. He might be able to murder you if you're not careful. That happens in all the crime series. Better watch out.
Oh my god, a combat butler superhero.
Well, yeah.
But that's only your speculation.
Yeah.
Now, who's gonna cut the food for your team? Maximilian says, and looks at both Team Hope and Team... what are they? Ace.
I can cut it.
Alright. I thought you were more of the, grilling type, but that's fine.
He has to take care of Mei Mei. I'm sure I can boost the grill up. It's fine. It's not going to explode.
How
or
about
anything.
you get me a drink?
Plus, as Keith, you would take Lily's hands. These hands are not made for holding knives.
Waki says, I've got a sharp edge. I'm gonna be the cutter for our team. We're gonna have the nicest carved meat possible. Haha. Believe it.
Okay.
Right.
Why do you keep saying that?
It's a catchphrase from Naruto.
Naruto.
It's a, manga series made into an anime about a boy who wants to become Hokage.
What?
Exactly.
Who has a demon fox inside him?
I don't have that, unfortunately. I'd be a lot more stronger if I did.
To be fair, I think...
What is a demon fox?
It's fictional. It does not exist.
Oh.
It's fiction.
I'm sure there's a hero with a demon fox inside them. Somewhere out there. Give it enough time.
So, we definitely know there is a person with a demon inside her.
Jennifer steps up and says, I'm gonna cut the meat for our team. I'm made for this.
Yeah, she kind of has an unfair advantage with that.
Yeah, indeed. Using your hero abilities for something that's fun, like making meat.
The Jedi Order would flay you alive, but yes.
Yeah, they would.
Thankfully, they are not around. Let's see. Who's gonna grill our meat? Jennifer says to Team Hope. Oh God! I mean, if I don't have to use my, we're just gonna use the grill for that. Yeah, I don't have to use my hero powers, says Lisa. I can try.
Annihilating the meat or grilling it? I think grilling it sounds like a better idea.
A while back, exploding steak to cook it was actually seeing people try it out. And
she can do a specialty exploding duck or something.
Yeah, turns very tender.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who's gonna cook for Team Ace?
Me!
Nice. Okay. You're really trying to get your hands dirty with that, sister?
What?
You really start to fit in with these people.
Of course, it's a great place.
I don't
Just give it some time and you'll feel it so too.
Fit in with these people? You know, keep
Don't worry about it. Fine.
that Nova Kingdom is sure is a weird place. Nova Kingdom.
It's not weird. It's different.
I call people who build their houses on Earth weird.
Wait, what?
Like on this soil.
Wait,
Yes,
so
actually-
you're saying that you're saying your house is not on soil?
No, we build them up in the sky, or places where we don't have to have the cold come down from above. And it gets moist when the rain falls. It's funny though, the word earth in our people's languages means dirt. I don't know why you would call a planet like that.
Huh?
It's different traditions and different cultures.
I am going to cook for my team, that says Spectral as he floats through the roof downwards. Of course, you can't compete with my experience. After all, I did it every day at school. So you know what you've got with me. Everybody... Yeah. You know what? Everybody roll me Unleash Your Powers. Or roll me... Actually, either roll your Freak or your Mundane, depending on what you use to accomplish your food preparing task.
Well, I'm going to soup up that grill, so... It's boring when normal grill, right?
Heath have had a lot of free times while he was in prison, so one of the things he actually read about was cooking.
Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah, that grill side of yours is gonna be burning at the right temperature.
And I'm gonna roll
Didn't even explode! Yet!
9.
Yeah,
The
no.
great device does something impossible once in physics.
That is... Since it's just mundane, then that's actually 11.
Oh, nice.
That's because I have -2 to pierce the mask and support. So if it's just pure mundane, then it's 11.
How much 8, basically? Or what?
We're gonna see. You know what? The food needs to cook for a while. We're gonna have a screen wipe over to Freya. You're reading this boring book all alone. You hear a clock tick the seconds in the background. You notice something. You're sitting by the window. Do you notice someone is walking across the school grounds? It just catches your attention because this book is, while informative, really dull.
She'll crack her window open a little bit and see if she can hear. She can hear better than she can see.
Yeah, it's just one. You know what? No, what? It's a group of people. First, you think it's just one, but then a few more people come in. They're laughing. You can hear the tossing of cans, and someone even plays music from a beatbox they carry on their shoulder. And they seem to be wandering onto the school ground.
Well,
They
when
strike
there's
you as a
trouble, you call
rowdy crowd.
FW. So she's gonna intervene.
Intervene. Okay, let me quickly move you back to the schoolyard, because I already have it set it up, of course. Gotta get rid of all these people here for a moment. Move. Yeah, just get quick out of here. Alright, so you're there, and you see a crowd of people. Yeah. Look at someone like this. Let me upload it for a second. They seem to be up to no good, wearing sort of hoodies and streetwear in general.
Oh, I called it in my head. Waving their arms around.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're sneaking closer. It seems they're trying to tag the school with spray cans.
Well, she's gonna have to tag them with her tail.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
First, she will try to provoke them to pretty much run away. So I don't get any special for that, but she'll basically give a loud howl right next to them.
Okay.
Right.
Roll to see if it works.
Nope.
Okay, well, mark potential. Okay, provoke someone on a miss. Okay, so they won't do what you want. They're basically free to do as they please. And they say, oh, look at that. I didn't know the school had a watchdog. And two people are just whistling in the background like, woo, you showed her.
God, why? Terrible
Punch them.
Don't mean to kick the Shaggy the dog, but you look a bit lonely out here. Where are all your friends?
She says, this is a school for heroes. I think you understand.
Yeah, maybe we want to go to hero school too. Last I checked, you don't have to be special to go to hero school. Except the special that you need to be chosen. You got lucky. Or are you just the watchdog after all?
She'll say, those sounds like fighting words. If you're gonna stand up and fight, I will too.
You need to relax, sister. The leader with the gold chain walks over to you. Come on, join in. Have a bit of, you know what, relax. Have a bit of fun. You seem about on edge. What's up? He comes close, about, a meter away.
She'll say, last warning. Graffiti leads to villainy. Villainy 101 states, graffiti leads to villainy.
He makes exactly the face he's doing right here.
Huh? You huh?
Alright, yeah.
Something like that.
Okay. He's gonna say, well, how about music then? You like some music? Like to dance? We can show you some moves you haven't seen before. Ink Squad special moves.
Oh dear.
She'll say, as long as it doesn't make a mess, then you're free to dance.
Okay, yeah, you know what? They break into a dance routine, and you're gonna be able, if you dance along with them, you're gonna be able to remove a condition.
Oh. Why?
Oh, no.
They turn the music up too.
So she is trying to stay very still with her arms crossed as she stares at them dancing. But then her tail starts to wag to the beat.
Okay.
And eventually she joins in.
Oh no, we lost her.
You get pats on the shoulder and cheers, and someone shows you how he can, do breakdancing basically on his hands while his legs spin around. He gets mad claps from all the ones around. You know what?
She's gonna try and
Yeah.
mimic it because this looks like something she could incorporate into her fighting.
Alright. If you try to mimic him, a roll me 2d6 flat. No bonuses. Just want to see what goes. Alright. You can kind of do it, but the leader of the Ink Squad sort of nods in the room and says, "You're missing something on you. You're missing a bit of color. Yeah, spice up your life."
That's the ones dressed in black and white, but yes.
You know what?
Get a chain.
Exactly. Yeah,
Sure.
you need one of those art chains. Well, you gotta earn that. Come on, we can take you to a place where you can earn this. Come along.
She'll say, only if it's just dancing, no graffiti. Villainy 101 states, graffiti leads to villainy.
I think she
Damn,
made
girl,
that up.
are you living in the late 90s? Graffiti is an art now. It's not just about protesting the state of the world. If you want one of these chains, you gotta make a name for yourself in the graffiti world. A tag. That's what it's about. You wanna leave a mark on the world, don't you? We all do. Oh yeah.
Literally staggers back at that comment.
Roll to take a powerful blow.
I will.
Please don't succumb.
If she gets a 10, she's definitely going with them.
Go with them.
She's going with them.
Oh yeah. All right. As you go over, we come back to the fooding competition here. All the meat is sizzling on the floor. Keith, you in specific, you try to comfort and support. Be a good host to Mei Mei. So roll comfort and support. That's plus mundane.
Oh, good luck.
I've been bad for you.
I do
Okay.
get a normal hit.
Okay, good. She's not going to beam you into space.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you can. They hear you. They mark potential. Nah, it doesn't. They clear condition or shift to the label. Okay, it doesn't do anything for you. Oh, actually, yes. They open up to you. Sure. She tells.
Oh no. No!
Oh yeah. She happens to tell you about how she's been flying through the stars, keeping a track of Lele and her, getting, dodging her responsibilities just cause. She seems to be tells you how Lily is completely infatuated with how you people do things here.
What? Flying through the stars? Like, you mean Lily?
I mean, in a spaceship, of course, silly.
Wait, you're not from Earth?
Oh, Mei.
Of course not.
Damn
We're not
it.
from dirt. Where are you from again, Lily?
I don't know why you've given a name to the planet. You use the Novoros Kingdom.
We're from the Novoros Kingdom.
But I just thought that was a weird place on Earth. Huh? Wait, so you're an alien? And Keith suddenly begins to look her up and down.
Take a powerful blow, Keith.
Oh God, no!
Oh no, not for you. Oh no. Well, crap.
Pick the options that are listed there and interpret it into this situation.
Let me see. Lose control of himself.
Oh no.
How
Oh
would
no.
he lose control of himself?
Well, you could spill a drink over her. That would certainly cause some trouble. But, of course, your choice.
Or more exactly, as he was asked to feed her, just at that moment, he dropped the fork and, the meat lands on her dress instead.
Jesus You hear a loud slap, and then Lily, you see Mei running out with a loud, ew, it's on me. Get it off.
Oh no.
Ouch!
May! What is it?
In her flailing about, trying to get the meat off of her and the fat out of her dress, she kicks over some furniture, making Maximilian fall over backwards, and and then let's see here. 1d10.
May, please, we're guests here. Just calm down, I'll help you.
She accidentally pushes into Chaos, who was just chewing down on a big piece of meat, and you start choking.
Okay. Okay.
Chaos, you too roll me a powerful blow. Because you're trying to unchoke yourself.
Keith is really the reason of all trouble.
Yes.
Only an 8, so not that bad.
Choose something from the list and interpret it into the situation.
I will take advantage of my influence over Keith due to him causing this.
Do you know that he's the one causing it?
I'm gonna say
You
kind of, you know what? I'm gonna say for the sake of it, yeah, it should work, you know. I'm gonna say you're gonna try.
They're all in the same room, after all, correct? And
Mei is just saying, he got something on me. He got something on me. Ugh. Help me, Lily.
I'm moving over to Mei while it's
but let's focus on Chaos for the moment. How do you take advantage of your influence?
Let's see. He basically just grabs a piece of meat and just tosses it straight to at Keith's face and just glares extremely much at him. Like,
Keith?
This is a warning.
Keith is not even looking at you. He's still just looking like he's kind of in shock.
Lobo yells.
Then suddenly, piece of steak.
Yeah, piece of steak hits you straight in the face, and Yobel yells, "Food fight!" And he sludges a piece of steak at Devon.
Oh no.
And Devon throws it back at Waki, who manages to dodge and hits Spectral in the back of her costume.
You're making this worse. Oh,
Meanwhile,
God.
Lily, you're fighting to get Mei under control.
Yes.
How do you do so? How can you calm down your sister?
Well,
you have to
I guess
somehow tell her that the fat stain is not go out of the dress by her just wiping over the dress. That's not how stains work.
Indeed. I mean, I need to comfort and support her. Problem is that I'm angry. So I have a -2 to comfort and support.
Frighten her into not doing anything.
But yeah, I think I'll have to try and comfort and support her. Just try to, calm down. We can't. It's not big deal. Washing. Well,
my dress is ruined.
It's fine.
It's my second favorite one. It's gonna be my third favorite now.
We'll easily get that out. Just don't mess with it. It only get worse. It's fine. Calm down.
You rolled comfort and support.
What possibly go wrong? Yeah. I mean, I roll a 1 and a 5, but yeah, -2.
She grabs the steak from Spectral's back of the head that Spectral is just trying to remove carefully because she doesn't have hands to remove it. She needs one of her strings and floats the steak. So Mei grabs the steak and smacks you with it straight in the face.
Yep. I think potential at least. Yay!
You
Oh,
stumble backwards and fall right on top of Keith, who's you two land on the floor.
May, yes. It's
What?
fine, stop worrying.
So, and Keith is just like going, "Oh, Lily, why are you on top of me?"
Helios is just going to ignore everything, just continue eating now.
Body pile, Rosa says, and Jennifer hops on top as well. Everybody is piling up on Keith. Chico McQuaddle as well, because why not at this point? Wacky also wants on top there. Lobo sort of waggles his way in. Devin is just crossing his arms and looking like no. And Lisa is of course concerned as always.
Helios stands up, walks over, and thinks about just belly flopping on them.
Yeah, and you know what? Okay, you belly flop on top, squeezing everybody even more.
He thinks of
Thinks about
doing
it.
He basically stands right next to her like,
Okay, thinks about it. Alright. Well, instead, Maximilian is coming on over laughing and just flops himself on top of everything as well. He seems to have a jolly good time.
Helios.
I mean, this seems team building and all, but maybe we should need help, May.
Mei has ran out. You're kind of stuck under a lot of people right now. So you're gonna have to somehow get out of there if you want to chase after Mei. Who knows what she's gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Helios
worried about.
would follow her if asked to look after her.
Can someone please look after May, make sure she doesn't do anything unusually stupid?
You can just barely reach out an arm to
and
tell him
walks
that.
out following her.
Alright, very great. We wipe over back to Freya.
I have nothing but respect for my sister.
You find yourself wandering through the city until you end up in a back street that looks somewhat like this. You've got the gang all with you, the Ink Squad, and they tell you that this is our proving ground. If you want to make your name for yourself, you gotta find a space to tag for make your tag. Yeah, you gotta think about how you want your name to look and what color to use, and all that.
So they wanted you to do graffiti.
Yes.
Is Freya here? Hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
Sorry, I was thinking.
Yeah, okay, sure. What were you thinking about?
What she'd put.
These individuals seem very silly.
Alright, so she'll kind of sniff around, see if she can find a spot that isn't covered.
Alright, you find that everything is covered here, but thankfully, Jojo, as he calls himself as an artist name, as the leader there, says, you know what, you can spray over this tag here. Nobody's ever used that since, it's an old one. Isn't around anymore. Yeah, come on, a girl with pink hair says. This is your first big step. You're gonna fit in with us. You just gotta take the balls. Or bones, yeah. Grab yourself a bone, girl.
My god, why?
The others go, oh, woo, woo, woo!
Imitating your howl that you made when you introduced yourself to them.
Alright, so she will stare at the wall. She's never done anything like this before. This is artsy. Ooh, art. Serious.
Fancy arts.
And she will. All this stuff is too fancy. She's not good at fancy stuff. Okay, these are more simple. She'll make the symbol in black. She's not creative yet.
Yet. Works. Very fitting symbol. Yeah.
Is my Skype going freaky or is Atem quiet?
It's quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, there's, you know, as you spray over that. Sorry, I was muted because I was getting up to grab some notes here. Anyway, hey, I didn't unmute myself, even though I thought I did. Hey, you know, do the spray, and then there's like cheers from them. They're howling, patting on the shoulder, and the leader puts a skull chain around your neck and says, "Wow, you really did it. Takes some bravery to slash over that. Awesome, you're really one of us."
Oh no.
I love how she didn't want to go to barbecue party with her friends and teammates, but she totally goes with totally strangers.
Yep.
They get her, man.
Hey, you're part of Ink Squad now. Here's my number if you ever need us.
I feel so loved. Not for the fact that I need to deal with May before she does anything more stupid. Like telling more people where we're not from Earth.
Yeah, great repercussion, isn't it?
Yes. Amazing. Thanks, May. Love you, sis.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, they also put a can, like a drink can, into your hand. Do you drink it? They seem to all share those amongst each other. Looks like a beer. It is a beer. You know, if Freya knows what that is, though, is the question.
She'll sniff it, and it smells a bit too bitter for her. So she'll kind of give it back.
Ah, come on. It's a sign of friendship. Come on, drink it. We're trying to urge you to do it. But, you know.
She'll shake her head and say, "That won't leave my mark."
Sure, I guess.
She's really on to the making her mark point.
You know what? It's like marking your territory. I've never seen a dog person like yours before, but that's what dogs are all about, so go at it, right? The more marks you leave, the better for you, the bigger your territory.
She'll kind of nod her head like, I see, that makes sense.
Physically hurting. I'm dying inside.
Let's see. I had something planned here, but I completely forgot about it. I'm basically forgetting a name here that I thought of was clever. No problem. At any rate, you know,
We can blame May May. That usually works well.
Right, we blame. Speaking of May May, Chaos, you were running after her.
Yeah.
You catch up to her. She's fiddling with some strange egg-shaped device.
He tilts his head a bit and asks, "What's that?"
She turns around. She says, "How dare you sneak up on me like this? Have you no manners? Announce yourself.
No.
You're in the presence of a princess."
I don't. What's that?
You don't know what manners are. What are you, some sort of machine? No, even machines have manners.
Do I look like a machine?
I really have bigger problems right now. My dress is ruined. I don't know if that stain will ever
Look
go
at
out.
my clothes. Just wash it.
I'll have to decompose my third favorite dress and recreate it new with our printing matrix. It's gonna be a hassle, I tell you, a hassle. I'm gonna be busy for days getting the design right.
You can put it in a washer for a few hours and it'll come out clean.
What is a wash machine?
It cleans clothes.
Hey, serious joke. Lily didn't know either.
I mean, should we turn a microwave into one?
Indeed. Well, I demand that you bring me to a wash machine right now.
May.
He just shrugs and says, "You can ask nicely, then I might do it. Besides, this is not where I live."
This is an emergency, and you expect me to keep niceties?
Emergencies is it when your life is in danger.
Or when your hair is cut off.
Alright, roll comfort and support here, Hales, because you're trying to, make some reasonable comfort here that it's not an emergency, you can get this fixed.
You might be better at this than I am. Nope.
Very close, though, actually. That's with the penalty.
No, you still have failed without the penalty.
Mm-hmm.
This is all the fault of my sister. She ruins everything. Whenever she wants something, I am gonna maybe make the butt joke. No, I'm out of here. She steps into that egg-shaped thing, and then pooh, it's gone.
He'd try and grab it to see where she's going.
Yeah, you try and grab it, but it just is gone. It doesn't go anywhere, it just disappears. It phases out of this existence.
Teleport out as well.
Alright.
Oh, that would be weird.
That would have been fun if that had happened.
The humans don't need to know about the spaceship that's looking out over them.
Yeah,
They'll
indeed.
get paranoid.
And then they receive a phone call from Sorry, like, "Hello, what are you doing in my airspace?"
Yeah.
We're cloaked. We're not here. Honest.
"I can see your ship."
Well, it's usually phased out, but when in transport it can't be, but otherwise. Phased out of the visual spectrum.
He just shrugs and just walks back in now.
Alright,
Amazing.
what are you gonna tell Lily? As the people pile is sort of dispersing itself as everybody's having a good laugh.
Keith us at the bottom, then me on top of Keith, then everyone else on top of us. I'm just kind of squished.
She went poof in a small egg-shaped thing.
Egg. So, what does an egg look like? Oh, right. Okay, yeah, okay. She's back at the home at least. Oh, well. Yeah. Back to safety.
For you, yeah.
Yes.
Why do you think this stained dress is that emergency?
She likes to make things complicated. If she anything against her, she prefers to just break down her dresses to their component parts and recreate them instead of just applying enough ultrasonic waves to break down the dirt. But fine.
She mentioned that.
Yeah, well, it's a waste of energy technically, but well, it's her choices. Yes, it's kind of emotional to have to destroy your favorite dress in order to remake it every time. So I can understand where she's coming from.
Just wash it.
You mean a what?
I wash my stuff.
I mean a microwave.
Washing machine. He says and takes the seat by the girl again and starts to eat.
I'm alive.
I don't have I gotten off keep yet. I was sitting there talking to Chaos.
I think if Laylee had gotten off and Keith was still on the ground, Chaos would have just stepped over Chaos. Now Keith basically on his thumb like. Whoomp.
That's the thing. I think that Laylee is just sitting on Keith while talking to Chaos.
Lily?
Huh? Oh! Right.
Not because I actually think this is, uncomfortable, but would you mind getting off?
Oh, right. Sorry. Yes, sure.
Right.
Sorry about that. My sister is a bit. She's a bit emotional sometimes. She's not a bad person, just.
Keith just stares at you.
It's emotional. What? Is there something in my hair?
No, your hair is fine.
Oh, good.
Nothing is wrong.
Good. And since she takes up some basically portable computer, basically like how you can use your phone to look. Basically, use your phone as a mirror.
Yeah. Front-facing camera.
Check yourself anyway. Yes, but just so she can check yourself, like to make sure, like, is my hair actually okay?
Whose idea was it to make a body pile on me?
I felt it was a great idea. Maximilian says, clearly amused. So great to have you all over here.
Is Chicken McQuarrie House having an eating competition by now, sort of?
Yeah, they get back to the eating competition. Here's the thing, Rosa tries to keep up by compressing the density of the food so that it's very small.
Yep.
But so...
Okay.
Unleash powers?
Chaos, I want you to unleash your powers. Yeah, to see how much you can really eat. Because this is... pushing you to the limit.
The worst roll. Why? Stupid one there.
Okay.
The second roll is not gonna be valid just for the heck of it. Like,
sure.
Why not that?
Okay.
That would have been more accurate of Chaos.
Because you can't always be lucky.
You eat as much as you can, and Chico McQuarrie as well, and Rosa as well. You end up in a bit of a draw situation, and Rosa is kind of holding a hand out to you, Lily, and waves you over.
Yeah, I take her hand. And
she says in a very dramatic, dying soldier fashion, "No matter what happens tomorrow, tell our toilet I love her."
I will, Rosa. You'll make it through this.
She passes out from food coma.
Rosa, no!
Okay. Let's see who wins between Chicken McQuarrie and Chaos.
Okay, we both roll. What do you want to roll about?
2 flat d6s.
So I'm going to roll 2 flat d6s
win.
as well. Highest win, yeah. Okay. Oh, shit. Ah, okay.
He's just
Okay.
nom, nom.
Chico McQuaddle holds her mouth, her cheeks puffing up, and she bursts out of the room. And you can just hear this infernal barfing sound in the backyard.
He just shrugs and continues to eat.
Jeeves, Maximilian says through like a speaker device, we're gonna have some cleaning up to do.
Yes. At least May's not here
As
anymore.
Chico McQuaddle barfs like a fountain.
I don't think Lele would be May would be able to handle that. So that's a good thing at least.
Okay, to close off the evening, we jump once more to the now abandoned back street full of graffiti. We see the tag that Freya made over the tag of someone else by the name of, well, if we go by the tag, Anya. And nobody's there anymore, it's dark out. And we see a person walking on by, blue hoodie. Makes a double take, looking at your tag. And that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
And the next session, we're gonna fight against that tag.
Well, not the tag, but someone certainly was surprised to see your mark there, Freya.
Oh, you set your mark on someone else's mark, didn't you?
Yeah, she totally slashed over someone else's graffiti.
They said it wasn't used anymore.
Yeah, I bet they were having a laugh, too.
Probably.
But hey, you got a cool skull medallion out of that. Have fun explaining how you got that, if somebody notices. Oh, it's totally cool. Now, Freya, how did you grow?
She grew towards the team because of Lily, who put her tail out.
Yay! Friendship! And such.
So Lily may shift my labels.
Huh.
If you don't have influence already. She does,
I
right?
do.
Because
She does.
she's love interest, right?
Oh, that's it. Let's see. You were nice and saved a puppy, which makes you savior. So I'm going to raise your savior, but what am I going to reduce?
Mundane down?
No, I think I'm going to raise your savior and reduce your freak.
Okay.
Right. Keith, how did you grow?
He grew away from the team.
Oh.
Also, keep in mind you have the influence. I hope you noted that down in your character sheet.
Oh, the influence of those two? Yeah, I have.
Good, very good. Could come in handy.
Yes, and
Why did you grow away?
Well, first off, he just was about to kill someone. Then secondly, Freya actually, thought that was a good idea. So that's why he's growing away, because apparently nearly half of the team is alright with killing people.
Yeah, that's understandable and something that the team needs to work out when it comes to the next encounter. Who do you take influence away from?
Well, since he has already used up his influence on me, then I'm gonna take away the influence from Freya. I believe she has
the person who beat him up.
Makes sense.
You did not really beat me up. I was already beaten up.
Yeah, he was like been very much bruised. He took a lot of hits to make sure. Yeah, something you perhaps didn't notice really. He took a lot of hits to make sure the puppy is safe.
She thought it was because to put up an act, since he's the brother of the two that they met.
Oh wow, she. Oh,
Bum,
that's.
bum, bum.
Wait. Does he actually think that they're family?
Yeah, they called him brother.
Oh, snap.
That's why she was so angry and is like, know where your loyalties lie, because she thinks that you're a double agent.
Yeah, and you know what?
And
Judging by the
firepower.
powers, yeah, that's kind of an like connection to
That
make
actually
here.
makes actually a lot of sense.
Ah, I see. Casey, you didn't even as a player, you didn't know. I didn't notice it either. But thanks for clearing that
I
up,
didn't notice.
so we can have this
I didn't
as
notice.
as like one of those points. Good. Let me just note that down actually, so I don't forget. Chaos, how did you grow?
Not close to the team, that's for sure. Not really into his own image, so I'm gonna pick away from the team
Aw.
Explain why.
due to Keith.
What
Well, you can't
what
take
was
the
it that
influence away
Keith
from me 'cause
did?
since I don't have anyone.
specific.
What?
You can't take it away from him because he doesn't have influence over you.
No, but I can still go away from the team.
Yeah, you can still say, okay, I grew away from the team. But explain why you feel detached from Keith's actions in specific. What about Keith?
Because he stopped him from trying to prevent the two villains to allow them to escape and got in his way of doing that.
Okay, I think it seems like he got into your way of doing things.
He got into way of letting them escape.
But
He
does
allowed
he
them
also
to
know
escape.
deep down in his mind that he was kind of overreacting? Or is that something you would like to be explored next session?
I don't think he necessarily know he did.
Alright, okay. Okay, so yeah. You need to know that down. Maybe that's something to explore, you know? After all, you were all about learning some morals and things that you should and shouldn't do. Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
He is a psychopath.
Well, you know, it's a lot of teen
He
angst
was-
that plays in here since you're teenagers.
Let's just say
right?
this: he was abandoned as a kid, got raised in a lab, got taught no morals whatsoever, and was used as an experiment. Yeah,
Yes.
enough said.
He needs a mother figure, I think.
Yes,
Speaking of, you know, children of the mother, Lily, how did you grow today?
I grew away from Mei Mei now, I didn't.
Unfortunately, you cannot. She'll always be there
I know, she's always been my sister until I kill her.
to take over the throne.
Yes, I get one step closer, then it's just like 62 left. We may be princesses, doesn't mean we're close to the throne.
Actually, I think she's behind you because you're older.
Yeah, true.
So it wouldn't even do anything for you.
Nope. I cannot say we grew closer to the team, though.
Ooh, though.
I mean, I both when I yes, I saved Keith, and that's why I grew closer to the team. But hey, we worked as a team, and then I sat on Keith as well.
All right, so you grow closer to Keith. Sure.
And he already has influence over me.
Yes, I do.
Label shifting time.
Well, she did save him, so save me up.
Yay! Please don't change danger, or at least don't lower danger.
Yeah, she's at -2 for danger, so you can't shift that down. But everything else is go time.
But he also found out that she was an alien, so he doesn't. So mundane down.
Yeah,
That seems reasonable.
she doesn't know about that though, which is why I'm going to be really annoying. Keith,
What?
you're the crush.
Oh shit! Oh yay! Wait, why am I suddenly the crush?
I just decided because it kind of makes more things more interesting.
So Freya likes Lily but hates Keith, but Lily likes Keith. It is acceptable to Freya.
It is every teenager's school series love triangle right there.
Exactly.
Yes.
Beautiful. But don't worry, it's even more complex than that. And I'm gonna make it even more complex.
Yes, and I'm afraid you're going to make it even worse.
Yes. Alright, wonderful. I certainly
Someone has a
enjoyed
crush
today.
on Keith.
Yes, how about that?
Keith is gonna end up getting punched.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's funny that Keith fails, getting the attention of all the girls or do right by them. Someone's always in his way. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, and I hope you can think about
kind of
ways,
choosing also.
as a little bit of a homework, think about ways how your team could help investigate what's up with this chaos competition and why all the young kids are trying to be villainous all of a sudden for big money.
For massive money.
Yeah, 50,000. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Who just has that kind of money lying around? Striker.
Yeah, right. What would Striker get out of chaos, though? That's something you should follow up on next time.
Increasing arms sales?
Right, yeah. Striker's causing a civil war. That's great.
Yes.
That
He's
sounds about...
bored. He's like, I need something. Let's create a bit of chaos. I kind of see him doing it. Kinda.
Even on kid,
Hey, he wasn't a grade A. He wasn't a so-called grade A student.
Yeah, but still using kids to create chaos. Even Striker is not that low. You have to be really low to do that.
Indeed. Yeah, seems fishy and all that. That's also why the superheroes are a bit hesitant to go up against us, because it's kids, right? How is that gonna look in the press? Superheroes fighting kids. That's why they need you.
You send a kid to fight a kid, then it's all good.
Rachel does not like it.
Yeah, I know Rachel doesn't like it. But think about what Rachel could do to help prevent things from getting worse. What do you think? If you have some time, you can just spitball here right now.
Well, hero suits.
Yeah, I
hero
think
names. All that stuff.
On Monday,
and then probably also train with them a bit more.
Indeed. So that's
and
perhaps two
teach them
things.
to call for help when it's needed.
Yeah, and don't get suckered in by cool kids, right?
Yes, Freya.
Nobody knows.
Indeed, nobody knows. Just keep that medallion
Nobody
hidden.
knows.
Until, the morning when Lily sees that Freya's half of the room has been tagged by Freya's monk.
Yeah, sure. They left you some spray cans to try out as like a gift for sticking around.
Oh, God.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you all enjoyed. This time around, you had a real villain
It was
fight.
fun. I like letting Chaos vent steam. It's fun when it does.
Indeed, yeah. I was expecting it, and I didn't plan out how the fight ended up going. You can't do that because all of you are part of the action so much and deciding so much. And I was surprised that you did relatively little to directly engage the villains, but more about, hey, saving the puppy first, and that's very heroic. I like that. You kept them busy. You kept the villains busy.
There might also have been another person inside the van. Normally normally they have a driver.
Yeah, we can hand wave that. I'm thinking about, having the driver come back from the smoke break and seeing the limo completely destroyed, but there wasn't enough other stuff going on. Oh, also, before you go, Chaos, there's another fun thing for you, right? Something I wanted to do at the beginning of the session or end. We see a, suburban neighborhood, and we see kids playing basketball, and the ball bounces and goes over a hedge. They're saying, "Oh man, not McScrooge's house. How are we gonna get the ball back?" And they ring the doorbell and say, "Who is it, you camp kids? Again, I saw that ball going into my backyard. You run right over my roses with that ball. They're ruined, I tell you. Forget your damn ball." And then we hear like a hissing sound there, like boom. The handle that you ripped off lands right in his garage.
That one.
Yes. I wanted to have
right.
closure there.
PE session. You know those swinging dolls that just hit people?
Right, yeah, that you had it. Not in PE,
He
but
just ripped one of those up and just threw it.
into the air. We had a twinkle in the sky as it disappeared from view. And it landed in some grumpy old man's backyard. Alright, see you all next week, or next session, where you're probably gonna have to design your hero costumes together with him, with Mr. Sunshine.
No, goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Who else would know more about hero costumes?